So this meeting is very critical and very important for the key players to sit down and ask ourselves hard questions in terms of how are we utilizing the resources? Is the money going where it's expected to? And what changes or adjustments we need to do to make sure that we move forward more efficiently in the process of transforming the livelihoods of the communities that we serve.
We want to appreciate World Bank. They really designed a project with counties and with national government that supports the devolved function of agriculture. We all know that agriculture is a concurrent function and it requires cooperation, collaboration and coordination between the two levels of government.
We are officially celebrating the fact that both Kenya Climate Smart Agriculture Project and the National Agriculture Rural Inclusive Growth Project have now disbursed 100%, which means $450 million of World Bank funding has gone into the hands of communities. That's a big achievement. 52,000 CIGs or common interest groups have been formed by mobilizing 1.4 million farmers. These 52,000 CIGs are connected to 641 community-driven development committees, nearly 600 SACCOs, nearly 500 farmer-producer organizations. Each of these 52,000 CIGs have a lead farmer who's being trained by either directly Calrose scientists or a practitioner who has been trained by Calrose scientists on 1,500 climate smart technologies. So clearly a huge foundation has been laid. But today also marks the day for all of us to come together and really pledge for a joint vision of what the next phase will look like. Because the World Bank has now committed another $450 million of funding through NAFCDP, FSRP and ELRP. And from the bank side, I want to assure our full commitment and support to each one of the stakeholders who's here.
Allow me to say that if there's a project that has been successful, the projects conceived by World Bank in the agricultural sector. The agriculture sector, the frame, the co-creation, the implementation, the involvement, the collaboration has been extremely, very, very appreciative. And that's why today we are celebrating not only a successful journey, but the first conclusion of 2 successful programs under agriculture sector by World Bank, the national government, and the county governments. And I think for us as a Council of Governors, we take cognizance of the collaborative effort that we've had together with the Ministry of Agriculture.
So I think CS will carry that mantle. And us here, we are just prefects to make sure that we tighten the nuts as we provide the leadership on top. And the World Bank programs, CS, and I think the governors, the way they've been crafted, most of them really comply with the current manifesto in terms of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. And I believe any other program which we have seen to be a little bit off the mark, we have walked in the line so that we are speaking to the same agenda of coming.
I am sure you have heard a number of things said here about the conditional grants.
there has been a delay in the release, of course, 7 almost going to 8 months. Led by our chair and the chair of the COG, there have been consultations between ourselves and the National Assembly on unlocking the conditional grants bill. And what this one is going to ensure is that priority is going to be given to passage of this bill immediately Parliament reconvenes.
So additionally, the Council is in consultation with the Parliament and the National Treasury to ensure that the bill is passed alongside the Division of Revenue and County Allocation Bill for the fiscal year 2024-2025. This synchrony in legislation is not merely procedural, but serves as a fundamental cornerstone for the effective and agile financing of our agricultural projects and programs. I'm confident that the new projects, namely the National Value Chain Development Program, now CDP, and the Food Security and Rural Productivity Project, FSRP, will not only build upon past efforts, but also play a pivotal role in reshaping our agricultural value chains and food systems.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I think it gives me pleasure to attend the joint annual National County World Bank Agriculture Portfolio Performance Review Consultative Workshop here, which provides an opportunity to evaluate our county's performance, reflect on the successes and challenges, share experiences, and also learn from each other. The theme of this workshop, Nurturing Sustainable Agricultural Growth for Food Security and Wealth Creation, is timely as we work to develop our agricultural sector to meet our country's development goals. As we are aware, the government's bottom-up economic transformation agenda data places agriculture at the center to realize 100% food and nutrition security for all Kenyans. With an average of 46 counties, the investment by the World Bank in the agricultural sector makes the bank a key development partner. It is therefore important to understand the significance of these projects and the impact they have on the beneficiary communities and the local economies and our jurisdictions. The sustainability of the various investments is critical. We should strive to make every shilling invested count. I applaud the design of the on-bank projects implemented using the community-driven development approach. This puts the beneficiary communities at the center of the project's implementation, which increases ownership and sustainability of the initiatives. The county government's leadership have ensured that the project teams are provided with resources necessary for the coordination and implementation of the projects. These are subsequently led to the accelerated pace of the implementation of the projects so far concluded. I encourage the county governments to take advantage of the on-bank funding to support interventions that contribute to commercialization of agriculture and increased incomes and creation in support of Kenya's economic transformation agenda.
Yeah.